It's Angus McBiscuit here. Today I'm looking at a looper and drum pedal. This one's by Lekato. It's actually marketed under a company called Coco. They cost about 50 quid. And if you look on YouTube at the moment, most guitar tutors are using one of these devices. The reason being to quickly provide a chord sequence for you to play your solo riffs over. And the one thing about solo riffs is you need to get them. It's not just the sequence of the notes, it's a matter of getting it in the timing. And to do that, you need a drum. Not only fix it in the timing, but playing along at the right time with the chord sequence. When the chord changes, you need to be in sequence and sync with the chord changes. So to do that, we need a looper and drum. A drum and looper, that's what I would recommend too. Now, there's been things on here, and difficult is to read the instructions with these things because they come over from China and they've been written by Chinese gentlemen or ladies. So I'm just going to explain a few things here, hopefully make it clear so you don't have to wade through all the bumps that you get with it. The first thing I want to show you is how to change tracks. You've got 4 tracks on here that you can use, 4 different looper sequences that you can use at one time. The problem is, how do you change between the track? And I haven't found anywhere else on the internet that tells you how to do this. And to find it out, I had to minutely read through the manual, which was quite painstaking. But I did find it in the end, and it's quite a simple trick. And all you've got to do, if you see on here, there is these 2 arrows. Normally they're used to change the drum, the type of drum sequence you've got on there, but they also change the track. And to change the tracking loop to a different loop, you've got 4 loops on it, as I've said. To change that, all you got to do is hold down that arrow, and to move back, you hold the arrow back. And you've got a light, you can see this light here. You can see a light, and you can see it changing as I hold down the... So I'm going to leave that on track 3 for the time being, because that's a spare one on my looper I'm going to use for a demonstration shortly. Right, to get the looper controls are fairly standard across all loopers. It's a 1 press to do your recording. To stop the recording, you press again. The loop will then play itself, and to stop it playing, you need a double press, and it will stop. So there we go. Now there's another loop. Another trick here. If you don't like what you've done, how do you delete it? I'm just going to show that quickly. We do 1 press to start the recording of the loop. To start the recording, 1 press to start the recording. And then, if we don't like it, we hold it down and it will erase it. So that is the first thing. The next thing is, how do we overdub? The overdub is very simple. You press once to record, you press once to stop recording, and then you press once again to do your overdub, and you press once again to stop the overdub. And then, if you don't like the overdub, you then hold it down to delete it. If you do like it, you press double, and that will then enable you to, it will stop it playing back, and to replay it, you just press it again. So I'm now going to demonstrate with a song called What's Up by 4 Non Blondes. It has a 4 chord sequence which is throughout the song.